Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm Mod.
I'm 4040.
And we're back with Kerbal Space Program. Yeah. What's that? That's 10 seconds and we've already goofed up. Well, I've goofed up. It's a new record. Anyway, what's the plan for today?
Well, if I remember correctly, you believe that you reckon Tuxedos can have an alternative flight mode. In other words, it can deploy something, perhaps.
Oh yes, basically to bring everybody up to speed. This is the point where I take over and waffle for a bit as opposed to you. Yay! I know, you get to stop talking for a moment. Basically, in the last week or so, Virgin Galactic has had a few test flights where it's basically been piggybacking on the back of another ship and things have been happening, blah 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 blah. I thought we got rid of these bits. We didn't save it, did we? Well, they can go bye-bye. And essentially what I want to do in today's episode is recreate what Virgin Galactic has done, which is to say get a commercial jet up into outer space, right?
Yep. Is it a... Do they actually put it in orbit, or is it a parabolic trajectory where it goes out and then comes back in one go?
It went out and then came back in one go.
Okay, so that's what we'll aim for.
Okay.
That's what we'll go for. Now, how Virgin works is it's suspended in between two kind of bodies of the aeroplane. We're not going to be able to do that. And I think you had the idea that we put it on top.
I have another idea. You know the cargo bays?
Mm-hmm.
What if we spin one of them upside down and then... Will that even work upside down?
It does work, but you won't get the clearance. You need to have something with wings and stuff.
Well, first of all, I think we should test that to make sure it actually flies, because there's plenty of cargo space in there.
Also, grab the bigger cargo bay.
That is the bigger one.
No, it's not. It's the wrong size. It hasn't got the lumpy bits at the sides. There should be a different sized one.
Oh, that one. I know what you mean now, sir. Lumpy bits at the side.
No, not them. That one. No, not that one. That's too small. What? What's going on?
Did I have the right one first time around? Wait, that one? Ah, there we go.
That's your one. That's it.
There we go. It looks slightly off now, but it means the cargo bay opens up from the bottom. Should we make that a bit bigger? As in longer?
You're going to need to. My only thing is that no matter how big that is, it won't be able to accommodate any kind of wings. You could put a rocket in there, but not a SSTO, and that's what we wanted to do, right?
We could possibly make a tiny one-man fighter as an experiment. I don't know.
Okay. I have got relevant experience with this. I have built planes which drop bombs and stuff, and I've used decouplers, and I've also used docking ports.
Okay. Well,
so theory works.
Let's call it the Tuxedos carrier. Save it, and get it onto the launch pad.
No. Abort.
I just wanted to give it a test flight. What are you
can't
thinking?
Operate. Yet you need to bind the doors to an action group, otherwise you can't use them.
Oh, okay. Action groups. So custom one. That one. Start deployed. No. What does that mean? They start deployed. Yes.
Then obviously you've got to click the toggle cargo bay door on the actual custom group itself.
There we go.
You need to do it on both of them. Yep.
Ah, there we go. Job's a good one.
There you go.
Now save. Now launch. Yeah, Volvo 240 is a project for an upcoming video. I'll show you that later before we finish for the day 14.
Okay,
it's not going very well.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, the original creator of the cars, Meticulous Mitch, he really did a good job. Let's just. This is going to collide horribly, but 1. Or is it numpad 1? No, there we go.
I think it's an item that won't clip.
Oh, there's some definite clippage going on there.
Is it broken it?
No.
How sure are you about that?
It. Not very. Not very at all, sir.
It might be alright.
If I remember rightly, last time we held the brakes on, put the throttle all the way up, then fired up the engines, just like that.
Yep.
Wait for them to overheat slightly, and then boom!
About right. It is a big bird, this. This has got lots of lift, so I reckon this will be able to carry something else if that other thing has got a decent wingspan on it too. If we can do... You know how they used to fly the space shuttle around on the back of a giant Boeing... Boeing 4-prop.
That's essentially what I was going for, but the Virgin Galactic has just reminded me that even existed in the first place.
Okay, cool.
So it'd be nice to do something like that, I think.
So, the Tux cord has now got bomb bay doors. Brilliant.
Essentially, yes.
Awesome.
Oh, no. Yes,
what went?
it flies.
What went pop?
Engines.
Did we lose an engine?
We lost 1 on the left-hand side.
Oops.
We can live with that.
If you shut the one on the opposite side down that is still there, it will fly better then.
Good thinking.
But it works. It's a bit wobbly, but it works.
With these cargo bays attached, it's not bad at all.
Because you've lengthened it, you might need more wing up front. Also, you know those little things right on the nose?
Yes.
Put a couple more of them in, because it might help get its nose off on initial launch, which means that it should take off a little bit easier, maybe?
Maybe. I think the biggest problem is the additional weight, which isn't going to help them put another plane in there.
Well, in that case, we'll get rid of the bomb bay doors.
We'll do it old school style?
I mean, we can... Could we take the wings off this thing and remove also some of the fuel tanks?
Yeah.
Because all this needs to do is get up to as high as it can in orbit, and then it lets go of its payload.
If we can get rid of some of the weight, that'd be good.
You could probably get rid of some of those fuel tanks, because jet engines are pretty economical. Look how wobbly that thing is. I think we're reaching the end of our design kind of limitations there. Oh, we lost another engine.
Hey, we only lost a wing, actually.
Oh, okay.
But it's landed. A lot better than last time.
Okay. I'd be tempted to put wheels on the very tips of those wings.
That's not a bad plan.
Yeah. It does sometimes stop the engines being caught. Also, move the engines as far forward as you can. Again, stops them getting caught.
This is good feedback. We are testing, everybody. Testing.
Half of the wing's gone. Of course it's good feedback. We've broken our plane.
As long as we learn from our mistakes. This being a Tuxedo program, we rarely do. I may or may not be doing this on purpose.
I don't think it'll fly anymore. I don't know, put full power and then see if we can take off up this hill.
I'm trying.
It's so wobbly. Oh no, not quite enough lift.
Wait, there's another hill coming, another peak even. Oh, bye-bye, Jeb. Oh.
I almost did it. Oh.
Right.
Oh, at least we know the bomb bay doors survive. They're resilient.
Right, so, plan.
Tweaks.
Tweak.
Could I suggest we actually do a quick build of a brand new plane along the same lines as this?
Okay, we'll start a new craft.
Because we can, like, perhaps do a fast forward build, so you guys at home can see what we're building, but you're not sat there for hours on end while we faff.
And on that note, we'll see you in a few minutes, I suppose, right?
See ya! Hello everybody and welcome back. We've managed to build a ship which is loosely based on the Tuxedos. It's retained some of its design features, I mean. We've kind of had to rebuild the wings. We've gone for a ship that's got a lot of power, overpower, and it's got too much lift. So hopefully it's one of those things, if you turn the engines off, it'll take forever for it to glide back down because, well, this is going to have to carry something pretty big on its back that's going to be properly heavy. So, yeah. So what we've done is we've stuck, as you can see there, the cargo container right in the middle for weight purposes. So it's just there as a structural element, just so we can put things on top. And then we've got 2 fuel tanks either side of that, engines on the back, engines under the wings, a lot of engines under the wings.
More power.
More power! And then it's just a simple case of once you've done all that, just building the plane up from there, adding the flaps, ailerons, etc., etc.
Agreed.
Anyway, so I think this is ready for its maiden voyage, don't you?
Yes.
Let's see if we can even get it off the floor.
It shouldn't be too hard, he says. Anyway, brakes on.
Yep.
Throttle up.
Yep.
Ignition in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, it's moving already even with the brakes on.
Yep, it will do. Just wait till it gets to an acceptable speed, then just blip the brakes off.
I'm not touching this.
It's the brakes doing that.
That's the engine's gone. Okay, I'm just letting it do the same thing. Woo!
Wow. At least the Kerbal survived.
As far as spectacular breakups go, that was...
I'm happy. There was an explosion. It's good. It's all good.
Jeb looks happy as well. Oh wait, it's Jebediah. He's always happy.
Jeb's totally like, well, any crash that you can walk away from was a successful landing.
Indeed. Right.
Okay, so let's not leave the brakes on so much, but let's turn the SAS on because it will try and help steer. It will try and lock it in the right position. And then don't leave the brakes on for so long.
We'll turn the brakes off now.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's going to go really fast. You want to try and just gently encourage it up, just gently, really gently.
40,
go.
50.
That's good. Look how much lift that's got, that's amazing.
Let's just get it up to the sky then. Let's watch his resources.
Okay, so gear up.
I'm so sorry, sir. So sorry.
Okay.
Dragonfly works. Wow.
Dragonfly does first voyage. Hey, hold on a minute. I think we've just done a first.
What's that?
Designed something from the ground up for the very first time, and it worked properly. We didn't need to tweak it. We didn't need to do anything about it. You just needed to stop being a dirt with the brakes, and it actually worked.
Look, I did a barrel roll!
How cool is that?
Need to get this pointing back up a bit more, I think.
Yep.
Now all we're doing at this point is just climbing to see how high we can get, right?
Yes, this is just to see where its ceiling is, see where it flames out, because then we need to know where we can get it before we level it out, and then set it to cruising, and then we deploy our spacecraft.
In the meantime, the ship is constantly accelerating.
Yep.
Just like you said it would.
Oh yeah, this is going to need a lot of power. It's going to be lugging this thing on its back for quite a way.
We could probably even lose a bit of weight. Look at the fuel. The fuel's hardly being touched.
We've only got 2 fuel tanks on it though.
I know, that's amazing.
Hopefully, an ideal mission would be to take off, launch our craft, leave this on autopilot, get our craft into orbit, come back to this, and then land it safely. And in that case, wouldn't you want to have 2 barrels of fuel on it?
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, air intake is now dropping down, sir.
Yep.
Just like you said it would.
Yep. You are climbing quite steeply. Now, up to 15k, we know we're good. When we're getting close to 20k, it's starting to reach high. Depending on how many air vents you put on it. Sometimes I've had flame outs at 20. Sometimes I've had flame outs at 25. But the one at 25, I pretty much covered my aircraft in air vents.
Will it help if we turn the engines down a bit, which are also now overheating quite rapidly?
Yes. Well, just turn them down a bit. You don't want them to go pop.
I'm still accelerating. Shit.
We're at 18. You might want to just level it out and just slow the climbing so we can get an accurate kind of exactly when we flame out. Right, that's 21. Now I won't be able to hear the flame out. You will be able to, but I should be able to see it happen as well because it was spark.
So if I just zoom in on the engine spin then?
Yeah, they'll kind of do a weird spark traily thing, but you will hear it. I won't.
It's holding steady.
Okay, 22. We're going back down again. You need to nose up.
Air is going back up. Oh my god.
Just going
We'll
back down
get a
again.
bit more out of this. It's going back up to 1.7, 1.8.
Because we're going down, dude.
So we are.
We've gone back down to 21k. We were at 24k.
We'll soon pick that back up.
Okay.
He hopes.
Let's put it this way, on something similar to this, I've managed to fly with re-entry effects happening on my craft, all the way around. So these things can go fast. Still climbing. No, we're going down again.
No, now we're going back up.
Okay.
Although we are about to lose 2 engines.
Are we?
It's okay, it's under control.
Oh yeah, they're going white in the middle, aren't they? So those 4 engines in the middle are spooling down.
A little bit.
So it looks like our operational thing, without losing too much power, is what, about 20?
20k easily. 21. Going up rapidly again.
Alright, let's see if we can say that 20 is our comfortable cruising height. And let's see how far we can push this, because if we can get this up to, say... Look how far up in the thin atmosphere we are though. Just look at that meter, we're halfway there. We're almost at the bit where there just is no oxygen.
We're doing good, 22. And here comes 23.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Speed is still climbing very slightly. Looks like we're on to a winner.
Where did these go?
Are they off now? No, they're on. They're just not giving any thrust out because there's no air. So I reckon 24. It's just those middle ones that are running now because they're designed for this kind of.
Oh! What's happening? I'm pulling back and it's not. Come on, nose up, nose up.
I think it's because we're kind of running out of air.
Nowhere to lift up against, right?
Right. Yeah. Although we are doing almost 1,000 meters per second.
How fast do we need for atmospheric effects?
A lot slower than that. You'll probably get atmospheric effects if you nose down. So, what was that? That was 24, right?
Yes, we'll call it 24.
So, comfortable cruising's 20. 24 is what, maximum-ish?
Yes.
Did we get a flame out?
No flame outs. We couldn't get high enough.
Okay.
Although the end. Go on, sorry.
Okay, so that's a case of adding a whole load more air vents.
Hang on. Houston, we got a slight firework display here.
If you keep it at this height and just keep it at this speed, then you will be able to fly around the planet just glowing.
How long would fly around the planet for, anyway?
Huh?
I wonder how long we could actually fly around the planet at this altitude for.
Well, look how much fuel we've not used.
Very true.
We'll probably be able to fly a pretty decent amount. Depends. If we're flying economically, then you want to have right on this border between the thick and the thin air, and you want to have the engines as low as possible, so that you're barely just skimming along in the thinner part of the air where there's less resistance. But there's a difference between economically flying and flying so you've got Mach effects, like we've got now. Because re-entry effects are just fun. I like re-entry effects. It's not a proper airplane unless you can do it so it gets re-entry effects.
Right, let's go for flame out so everybody at home can actually see what it looks like, because we are starting to run out of air again.
Okay, we're at 17, so got up to 24.
Is it worth going for more of an aggressive climb again?
Yeah, just give it a go. Well, look, we know 20 is comfortable. 24 is starting to seriously run out of stuff. So let's see if we can completely run out of oxygen. So point it up, kind of, and then throttle it up without stalling it. That's what are you doing? That's a bit too aggressive. That's a bit too aggressive.
It's all in the SAS's hands now. Oh. Air is about to run out.
Where are we on? 25. 26. That's it. 26.
Engines flaming out constantly now.
Yay. 30. 31. I wouldn't want to deploy from that, but
we got an apoapsis of 47.
But no power.
Absolutely nothing now. It's all gone.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. We're on the borders of space with that. So
engines coming back online.
Are they? How?
I hear them.
We've got no air. Look.
But I hear them.
We've got no air. How can they?
I don't know. Oh, there they go again. I just killed them again. Oh, electric's going down quite badly. Let's turn off the SAS.
Yeah. You'll get more electricity back when you turn the engines back on. It's kind of catch-22. Just let this tumble back in. We're at 46. We're like double the height that needs. Well, it cuts off. 24's a good kind of height.
We're not doing too bad.
That's when the engine costs. So you got to wait till it gets below 24 before we turn the engines back on.
That's going to be cutting it a bit fine, sir. Just a bit fine.
Wait, look at this. Look at this thing. This thing has got to space in its own right. Look how high it is.
High enough.
Look at the air gauge, though. It's like virtually right on that little bit where there's just goes to black. That's cool. Now the big question is, of course, now we've built this amazing, and frankly I'm flabbergasted it worked first time aircraft. Now we have to stick a big thing on the back of it with a proper rocket on it that can then take off at 20k and go up.
And I think that is the subject for the next episode, sir, do you not?
Yeah. So we're going to wait for this to recover, and then we're going to call it a successful flight, and then
I think we should also attempt landing it.
Oh, this will land like a dream as long as you can land on land.
As I said many times in the past, getting it to stop, getting it to get to the ground is not going to be a problem. Oh, air's coming back.
Okay.
Let's get this.
You're pointing in the wrong direction.
It's.
Shit! Look at the electric charge.
Yeah, I noticed. We need to charge it back up.
Right, just try and use your flaps to. Can you use your flaps to try and get the nose to point in the direction of travel?
Oh. Let's get our electric charge back up. SAS on.
Yep, good. Air's just shot straight up. We're at 10k. We're falling fast.
Come on, SAS, work with me.
It'll do it. It's got a lot of lift. There you go. Wow, it's at 5k. That almost just slammed straight in the ground. That's good.
I've got the SAS helping him, still fighting it.
It's good. It's nose up. There you go. It should be smooth now.
Yeah, I'm happy with that now.
Okay, are we over land?
no.
That's a big fat no. Are we right in the middle of the biggest ocean?
I think so, yes.
Aha!
Where are we in relation to... That's KSP there. KFC.
Yeah, we've flown almost halfway around the planet.
A quarter of the planet done in... what? 5 minutes?
Yep, now do you believe me when I said I could fly it all the way around the planet with re-entry effects all the way around?
And with hardly any fuel left. How many trips around the world can we make, do you reckon?
I don't think I've got enough patience to do that, but you would be able to.
Blimey.
Well, if we use that much fuel on a quarter of the way around, then you could do some maths, probably like 4 or 5 times around the world or something.
Just blimey. Okay, let's aim in a... which way direction? Shit.
Well, we're flying towards a large piece of landmass, which is good. Unfortunately, we're flying away from the sunshine, which is bad.
We don't have any lights on here at all.
Yes, we do. Would you please hit the light button for me? Now look at the side of your ship.
Ah!
And deploy the wheels for me, would you please? The gear has its own lights, which are actually quite powerful if you're close to the ground. Obviously you're quite high up right now, so you can't see them. Also, light doesn't work properly over the ocean. But yes, your gear has their own lights.
Handy.
Okay, so we're flying along this. Actually, hopefully the sun will catch up with us before we land. If we just kind of poodle along, because it's just rising behind us. That's pretty.
On that note, is this the point
Screenshot.
where we... Let's see if we get better sit up. That'll do. That's a good screenshot there.
It's pretty.
Screenshot. Shall we bring everybody back in a few minutes when we found land?
Yeah, or fast forward or something.
God, physics.
No, I mean fast forward the video and editing.
Okay, well, we'll fast forward to land then, and we'll see you in a few minutes, guys.
See ya!
Alright, welcome back, guys. We have found land, so we're going to attempt a landing, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I think it will. You just need to keep the nose up, and that's it. You're coming in. You don't want to go up. You want to bring the power down. Don't overdo it. It probably will help if you put fine controls on, maybe.
Let's turn the SAS off. We'll have full control now. Full control.
Okay. Try hit caps lock for me. There you go. Your fine controls are on now. Is that gliding?
Yeah, actually it is. I didn't think this. Okay, maybe it didn't work because of the SAS being on, but that's gliding of its own free will now.
That's it. That's perfect. That's what we wanted. It's got way too much lift. And as you touch down, you either want it as level as possible or with the nose very slightly up, but not so up that you're actually going to take off straight away. Dropping nicely at 300 meters.
I don't think this is going to land on level ground though, 40.
There's the good thing that we put the wheels on the wings, huh?
Yes.
We're 42 meters per second. We're doing good. 200 meters. About to touch down. Don't fight it.
Holy
Let it roll.
shit!
Right, tap the brakes. Don't lock them on. Ta-da!
40-40.
We did it.
We actually did something.
We damn well did it.
I have no idea where we are, but we did it.
That's amazing.
You out.
He's
Just stay there because you won't be able to climb back in. There we go.
doop.
Turn your lights on. Ta-da!
Da 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 da.
Screenshot that. Yeah.
The Maiden flight with the Dragonfly.
I think that could be a episode title actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet! We did a thing, Mod. We did a thing and we were successful. You know, it says we're ambitious, but crap. Today, we're just ambitious.
Yay!
We are about, what, a third of the way around the planet?
Maybe more like a quarter. Because we went off at a different angle to try and find land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about a quarter.
There we go. Ta-da!
Now we have to do. Actually, let's hold it on the brakes. Let's fast forward time bit so we have some sun. Let's see where we are. Oh, let's turn off the lights first. Oh, there we go. Well, shall we call that it for that episode?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Oh, we went past an entire landmass there. Bloody hell.
I think we threw in between it, like over it when we were in space.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Mod.
I've been 40-40.
And we shall hopefully see you next time.
See
When
ya.
we attempt to put the big thing on the back of this, yes?
Yes.
Alright, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.